Hi guys. Hello everyone. This is a new angle that I don't usually do, but today we are doing the nursery tour. So I have a bit of a new setup for that, and I thought putting it on this little like tripod thing would be easier than just like holding my phone. So, bit of a heads up, my nursery tour is going to be a two-parter because there are technically like two nurseries. There's the dedicated room that is going to be the baby's room, and there is this room, which is my room, and you can kind of see stuff in the background. That's the nursery side of the room, because it's recommended that babies stay with you in your room for the first, I think they say like 9 to 12 months or 6 to 12 months or something like that. But that's something I actually did really want to do anyway, was to co-sleep. But when I say co-sleep, not like in the same bed, but side by side sleep. So I had already planned on doing that. So today we're going to be going through all of the stuff in here, which is the stuff we're going to be actively using over the next few months. And then later I will come back and I will give you guys a tour of the actual nursery. Because to be honest, right now, it's basically just a bare room with no decorations and pretty much just my desk and my computer, which is what it's functioning as, is my office still. So that video probably won't come out for quite a few months when there's more stuff in there. Right now it's like put any spare baby stuff in there, toys that aren't set up, extra diapers and whatnot. Also, we'll look through that at a later date. But this is the part one of the bedroom, bedside, I suppose, nursery. And yeah, you're kind of seeing a sneak peek in the background. I filmed this video over quite a few weeks, so you will see me change outfits and nails throughout it. I just kind of like, because I've been so busy with work, doctor's appointments every week, and like nesting, keeping the house clean, I've just kind of filmed when I had time. So you will see, yeah, I've filmed it over a few weeks. It's kind of a Frankenstein video. And I just wanted to say that, like, this isn't the most aesthetic nursery tour, as this stuff is very much function and affordability over aesthetics. Yeah, so hopefully this can be a bit of like, I don't know, an inspiration that you don't have to break the bank to have a baby. You know, you can do things a bit cheaper. Like, I just pretty much have all the essentials, some nice, you know, non-essential, more luxury things that aren't super expensive as well. But it's not It's not super fancy. That cart is from IKEA. I think I probably paid like $20 for it like a very long time ago, and I just had it in my house. I don't have a smart bassinet. You know, I basically picked and chose where I was going to be spending more money and where I was going to be buying secondhand and what I would be buying at a more luxury price. Because there's like a million and one things that you can buy for babies, and it's kind of crazy. And I very quickly found myself swept up into the influencery world of baby stuff, and I kind of had to de-influence myself off of a lot of stuff where I would have spent tons of money, and I didn't want to. So, okay. I think that's enough of like a preamble. I think I will show you one thing in the nursery that would have gone in here, but it doesn't fit on my doors because they're like barn doors. It's like a behind the door organizer thing, but if you can see, like, I can't fit hooks on that because of the fact that it's got a thing there. So, I put it in the nursery, but I'll probably show you guys that, and I'll just insert it, and then we'll come back. So yeah, this is our nursery tour. Obviously, I have not had the baby yet. I know some people thought that I had, I think because I did like a 9-month update, but I did that more at the beginning of my 9 months, and now I'm like, could give birth any day. So, it's not going to be unoccupied for long. Alright, let's go over and get a bit of a close-up look at everything. Welcome to the real nursery. As in the one the baby will actually be in, as opposed to his dedicated room. So this is the corner of my room that I've devoted to the baby. And a lot of this stuff, well, this cute little dresser, which used to be my dresser when I was a kid, is going to be going into the nursery when he's done, and we kind of transition him into that room. So it's staying here for now. You'll see there's this mirror here, and it's supposed to like actually go in, like slots in the back of the dresser, which we don't have set up right. So that's why it's like just basically leaning on the wall. It would be taller. But when it goes in the nursery, probably won't include it, and we'll probably just put that up. And I was thinking about maybe doing some like shelves above it or something, but I left it here in case he wants to like look at himself while being changed, because that's his changing pad and all that. We have my postpartum cart here with stuff for him and me. And then of course the most important thing is his little bassinet. This is a stand for my Kindle, by the way, if you're wondering. I put my Kindle in it, and then all my blankets are stored there. And then I lie in bed and I call it my Kindle bedrod setup. So Kindle goes in there, and I have like a page clicker, and so I can read my Kindle hands-free. Which I figure will be really useful once I have a baby. And then I like that it's got the storage underneath, but right now all that's being stored at the bottom of the bassinet is just the storage bag that you can fold the whole thing up into. And also it has rocking attachments that you would put on the feet, and so the whole thing can rock, which we don't have them on. You may be wondering about this lovely deal. Take a wild guess why we need this. So it just unzips. No, it's not for mosquitoes. I mean, I guess it could be, but it's mainly to keep naughty little cats out of the space for baby. And also cat hair. Kind of has a dual function. This is obviously going to come out because he shouldn't have anything in here with him. But I just store it in here for now. It's the baby blanket that I made. So it's full of cute, soft pastel colors, and it's very velvety. I think I could try to swaddle him in that or wrap him up in it, but it's not staying in his bassinet. Also, the bassinet is not staying here. I just have it against the wall so that I have room to walk, but it's going to be brought right up against the bed. And this side drops down so it can be more flush with the bed. Although, you know, I question how much I can do that because the cats go on the bed, so surely they can then just like walk right into it with him. So I might not be able to even actually do that much. But it's been great for keeping cat hair out and for keeping naughty cats from jumping in. So you can be safe in there. I turned the overhead light on because it was kind of maybe a little bit dark. So let's wheel this guy out so I can sit while I do this. Here's my postpartum cart. I've got a really cute little catty on the top. You know, all the diapers. Although I should clarify that this is a nappy household, apparently. We'll be calling them nappies, and this is the nappy cart, the nappy caddy. So I grew up in a multicultural household, and you know, some words were in English and some words we just said in Chinese, and that really was normal, and that did not bother me at all. So we're doing the same thing with him, where some words will be in Chinese and some words will be in American English and some words will be in British English. So I've made some concessions. I don't mind nappy, that's fine, you know, pram, cot, all those are fine. Mummy, fine, I'm going to be mummy. One place where I will not budge, and Brits can fight me in the comments if you guys want, I refuse to say hokey cokey. This is causes a lot of tension between me and my partner. Not really. So we in America call the song the hokey pokey, and Brits call it the hokey cokey, and I think that is ridiculous. I've made amends that we can sing the song the British way, but I absolutely will not be calling it the hokey cokey, and I will die on this hill, okay? We'll do the whoa and everything, but we're going whoa, hokey pokey. Okay, feel free to fight me in the comments. So back here we've got some dry wipes. I heard that these were great and they were gifted to me by a friend with a newborn. She was like, this is a life changer. She got me that. And she got me this, the Mustela liniment. So, might be having to get a lot more of that. So we've got all that. I've got a little muslin. This one is so cute. From Burt's Bees Baby. If I unroll it a little bit, look at the little soft clouds and all that. They're so cute. It's just a really nice burp cloth. I've got tucked away, and then I've got even more burp cloths around the side, like muslin squares. So I've got a couple of these muslins, which everyone says you need like 1,000,000. So just watch, I have 5 more. And then in this little compartment, I've got a little, this one is which one is this one? A lot of these were gifts from my baby shower. Amazing. Oh, this one is like the nasal aspirator. Yeah. I should probably figure out how this works beforehand. And then this one is the nail file, which I'm really excited about because I was very, very scared about cutting his nails. So I'm really happy to have a little file. I have a bottle here which is still in the box and I haven't washed it. I got this in one of my registry boxes. I've heard a great tip is to have multiple options, like different brands, because you never know which one your baby might like. So don't go all in on one kind. So we've got this one to try. And I also have this spatula, which I hear very mixed things about whether or not they're useful. And some wipes for the pacifiers or the dummies. That's another one. I'm sticking with pacifier because dummy sounds really rude. There's something else down here. I probably shouldn't have wedged it in there. Oh, Mama's Milk South. Very nice. That will be great for me. Got nose-free dust, not spray, and some silverettes here. Hydrogel breast pads, and tucked in here I have some little washcloths. Lots of different like little washy things just in case. These are so cute. They have like, this one has little duckies on them. I just think they're very cute. On the side I've got like some disposable underwear, which I'll need to take to the hospital, I'm sure. And more stuff like that in here. It's not all totally organized. I've heard this highly recommended. My friend gave me these. She said that she loved this brand. Down here is my Spectra pump, still in the box. Have not attempted to open this or see how to use it or anything, so yep. Got some bamboo nursing pads. I think these are pads for me. Syringe caps. This is like a fancy nappy brand that my friend gave me. She's been amazing. Like, if she has something spare and she doesn't need any more, she just like gives it to me, so I feel incredibly lucky. I think that's it for now. I'm not done. I'm going to be adding like snacks for me and whatnot in this. And then I think I can just alter it as need be, you know, depending on what works and what doesn't, what's not super practical. But here's this little changing table. I recently got this on a great deal from Facebook Marketplace, yeah. Because a lot of people recommended having the silicone-y ones that are really easy to wipe down, but a lot of these, like the Kikuru peanut and everything, are so expensive that it's like, I don't want to drop $100 on this. But I got a fantastic deal on this skip hop one. It's got a little clip, I guess, to strap them in. Really easy to clean. It's very squishy. And I think this is cute. It's got a little mobile. Little sun for my son. And this cloud has a mirror. So that's fun. Obviously, Paddington and Peter are going to leave, but it's funny. I got this guy at Marks and Sparks a few months ago, and then just like a month later, my friend brought me this one, also from Marks and Sparks, and it's Paddington. So I feel like he's got the collection of the little cute lovies. Oh my god, look back here. I've been trying to hide this, but like, I had something hot pink on here and it like stuck into the thing. Yeah. I'm trying to kind of hide it. I love this thing. It's from Oxo Tot, big Oxo Stan household. It's a weighted, grippy, one hand wipe caddy. And this top, obviously there's no wipes in it right now. I need to get some. This is weighted so that you can just pull it out one-handed like that. And then, yeah. Yay, Oxo. I heard this one highly recommended. Went to look it up. Saw that it was pretty expensive, but it was on an amazing sale, like 70% off at the time. So I snatched this thing up like you would not believe. It's just so fun to do. And I put this little guy down here. There's a little light. It's very bright. He's a little silicone dumpling light. It's pretty bright. So I thought if we needed a little bit of light in the middle of the night, he might be good. But I'm also going to be getting, and I just don't have it yet, a combo night light sound machine, which I don't think I'll put here. I think I'll put it on my bedside table because that will be near where the bassinet is. So, but that might be too far away. So maybe having this guy like right here, I can be like, here son, hold the dumpling. Indoctrinate him young into a love of dumplings. And it's silicone and squishy and I love him. And over here, a little pair of booties that I made. And this was a gift from a friend, this cute little panda. He plays hide and seek with you, which is adorable. And I strung up some cute lights. Here's the baby. Hello. You know I love an aesthetic lighting moment, so I don't think it's necessarily bright enough to light up the entire nappy station. But yeah, you can see how the mirror is like really far down there and it's weirdly dirty. I cleaned it today. Let's peek in the drawers. Hello, Organization City, it's me. So I have them organized as clothes based on short sleeve onesies, long sleeve onesies, and gowns. The gowns being like this, where you can like knot them up and tie them. Now I gotta refold it. It's fine. And then from front to back, smallest to biggest. So the stuff we have down here, it's either 0 to 3 or newborn. Yeah. A lot of it is 0 to 3. I don't have that much newborn stuff. I know that this one is newborn. And I know that this one is newborn. Not too much. I'm hoping he's not too small because I don't have loads of newborn stuff. But they're all so cute. There's so many that I love. I love my mummy. Oh my gosh. I was really lucky to have been gifted most of these clothes. I only bought a few. Like, I bought this one with pandas on it. Can't even see the pandas. I swear there's pandas on it. And I think that's it. I think that's the only thing here that I bought. The other outfits I bought him are much bigger. And they're hanging up in the closet. Oh, also from OXO, which I got at the same time. So, yeah, some very cute, like little long sleeve footy PJs and some cute gowns. I tried to organize them in a way where I could see what the like pattern or design was. Everything is washed and ready for him. And in this one I have swaddles and blankets. So we've got muslin blankets for swaddling. I thought they were so cute. And bibs. More of these really nice cotton like burp cloth, and quite a few swaddles. I have the Love to Dream one, and these are from Swaddle Me from my friend. Some accessories in the back here, like little hats. I made this little panda hat for him. And then there's some socks, I think. There's a little jumper here. I mean, he's like a spring, almost summer baby, so I don't think he'll need he doesn't need long stuff. Look at those little socks though. Some dinosaur shoes. I think underneath this, there's also some pants. And then I just have spare clothes in here. And these are all slightly larger clothes. And also ones that are like seasonal. So I put the seasonal kind of stuff away and stuff that he has to. Look at that deal. And also stuff that he needs to grow into. 3 to 6, yeah. And remember when I said I have a lot more burp clothes? Here they all are, all ready to be washed. And then this is another handmade baby blanket that one of my besties made. How freaking cute. And she sewed this badge on. How adorable. I almost cried. It's really nice and very large and thick, as you can probably tell. Oh my gosh, love that, love her. Genuinely, the bottom drawers have not been sorted out yet. And they are like old socks of mine. So they don't have anything baby related in them. Okay, and like I said, I'm just gonna show you really quickly the behind the door thingy that I have in the nursery. So we'll just go look at that real quickly. So I read a lot of tips to get a back of the door storage caddy thing. Great idea, love that. So I got this guy, and I do think it's great. Although I realized that because of the way my door, I don't know if you saw, I have like a sliding door to my bathroom, so I couldn't really put it in my room, so that's why it's in the nursery. So on the top, we've got toys. Look at this dragon guy. Dragon guy has a lot of ribbons all over, which is very fun, and I think very, very engaging for a little one. Very soft. And this guy is so cool. He's part puppet, part book, so you can put your hand in it and he can read the story, and it's like very interactive. There's all sorts of, like the monkey tail, crinkly giraffe head. It's just a lot to do. I love that guy. And then continuing the giraffe, my friend got me a Sophie the giraffe. Oh my gosh. I know that she's an icon. People have been loving Sophie for a really long time. So I gotta take her out and probably give her a bit of a wash, but for now she's just in her Sophie la Giraffe packaging. Hopefully she's a hit. My friend also gave me these basically fidget spinners. I think I showed them in a video. It's a set of 3. Like this one, and this one, so 2, 3, and 4. And you, I guess, can stick them, I mean, probably not on a door, you know, but you can stick them on something. Actually, they do stick to the door. Are you getting mesmerized? And you can pop that. Okay, it's like properly stuck on now, so I guess it's gonna live here for now. They are quite bright, maybe a little overstimulating, so we'll see. Another gift for my baby shower is this sloth pacifier guy. And I have this fun fidget cube. So they do something interesting on all sides. So yeah, mainly like toys up here. And then down here, crinkle books. From the Very Hungry Caterpillar to more abstract books, like this one's really fun. And I have a couple of the black and white ones. They've got ties to tie it up. One of them I bought, and it's really cheap looking. And then one was a nice gift, and that one is way better. But you know what? I have 2, so it's nice. And this one is with a raccoon. One of my besties is a raccoon obsessed. So all like our gifts were themed around raccoons. Wow, this one has a squeaker in it. How fun. I have a baby carrier here. This one is the Tula baby. Let me just complain for a second. Just let me event. So these are pricey. A lot of the good carriers are very pricey. So I was keeping my eyes peeled for a sale, like I said. Or did I say it? Good news, it fell off. Okay, what was I saying? Basically, I was trying to get everything on sale. If I was buying something brand new. And these are pricey. So I was really hoping for a sale. One night I see they're on sale. Oh my gosh, okay. This was right around the time when my registry discount was about to kick in. They don't kick in immediately. They activate maybe 3 months before your due date. And the sale was happening maybe 2 weeks before that. But you can change the date on your registry. So I did. I ended up having to change the date so that I could get this while it was on sale. But by the time I changed the date, they sold out of all of the fun and cute colors that I wanted. And guess what I was left with? Gray. Drab. Gray. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. And it's most funny because I'm always complaining about gray and how gray is the most boring option you could get. And then here I am with a baby carrier that I'll wear for the next 2 years and it's gray, but whatever. I have a nice one here too. And this one is the Boba Baby Wrap, and it is in a nice color. So this one's more of a fabric thing that you strap around you and tie up. And then this one's got buckles and bits. These need to go somewhere else. They're just like little storage cubes. But I didn't know where else to put them. And then I've got some breast milk storage bags down there. Again, didn't know where to put them. So I've got room for more stuff. And I love that there's storage even on the side here. So I have a little baby footprint thing. And I have the banana teether. And I have these baby predictions from my baby shower. This one's mine, obviously. And so we all filled these out. And then I'm gonna see who's closest to weight. I think I'm gonna be way off on weight. I think I way overestimated. And who will be closest in their predictions. The love of cilantro thing is because he hates cilantro. He thinks it tastes like soap. So sad. So I'm like, oh my god, I hope he doesn't get the soap cilantro cheese. And then I just have some TV guys, his controller. And then it can get the strap attaches. And then a little book. Basil, the bookworm. And then there's nothing on the other side. So that's this little behind the door hanger. Great for just tossing stuff in it. Love it. But this is the setup. I'm gonna be moving this closer to the bed, like I said, since this guy's on wheels. He can go here, there, wherever. Please ignore how much cat hair there is on my bed. Please, please, please don't judge me. And eventually this will come out and go into the nursery, but probably not for quite a few months. Oh, and that cardigan is just for me because I used to get cold really often, so I throw that on. I don't really get cold anymore since I'm so large and have so much blood in me. But after giving birth I might get cold. I also bought myself a really cute plush robe for feeding him and all that. And then after I move everything out of here, I want to do something with this wall because it's so tall and there's just nothing going on. I feel like I could do a really fun mural or like artwork, gallery wall, something. So I don't know, sky's the limit, but right now it belongs to the baby and all of baby's things. The cats love to hide back here in this little corner, and I have caught them trying to see what's up here and also trying to scratch the bassinet. Incredibly rude. So rude. Alright, this is it though. I don't know that I have much else to add other than, like I said, a little nightlight or nightlight / sound machine. But I also might put that up here on my bedside table, like here, because this lamp, I don't turn it on, it's on like a timer. So once that light goes off every night, I don't turn it back on unless I'm using like a voice command to turn it on. So having a little light here that I can like boop, turn on was the plan. Oh, I also have some books stored in here. These are my books from my childhood, and I've just been reading them to him while pregnant with him. Very cute. But yeah, since the bassinet will be right here, I thought nightlight sound machine right here. Also, how great is this bookmark that I got? It's a little magnetic one. Okay, I just had to show you that. Alright, I am pretty ready to have a baby. I'm very, very excited. I can't wait to see him in his little bassinet and a little changing table. It's gonna be so cute. So, wish me luck, guys. And we'll see you later in another video. Bye bye, everybody.